Hey viewers, hey subscribers, welcome back to my channel, Aquarian Empress Tarot. Y'all, my apologies because y'all know the routine. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know the routine. Y'all know what happens every time I go live. So, my apologies. But I'm back. I'm back. No more interruptions for the rest of the night, alright? But we going to bed early, so we're gonna get through this. I'm gonna give y'all just a few minutes to hop back in the live stream. My apologies. Also, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new, if you enjoy my readings, if you enjoy my girl chats, if you enjoy my content in general, y'all, because I really work hard to really try to make my channel great, okay, and make it a safe space for people. I'm gonna give y'all a minute to hop in because I know I lost everybody after a few minutes. So my apologies. All right, y'all. I'm kind of like, I'm trying to see if I can see messages here. Sometimes me and YouTube, we got a little thing going on, but if you're here, let me know you're here. If you are in the live stream, let me know. Let me say something, okay? Say hey. So I know you're here. So I'm not guessing. Let's see, y'all. Let's get some messages from the ancestors and see what's the collective message for everybody. Let's see. Let's see what the ancestors want y'all to know. I'm gonna use my Tao Oracle. Don't judge the box, y'all. It's just the box. It is just the box. Hi, Empress. Welcome to my channel. If you are new, please thumbs up the video and subscribe. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Spirit Universe, what messages do you have for the collective? What messages do you have for the collective? Just doing some spirit messages here. Give everybody a hot minute to hop in. Ooh, we have conflicts. Thank you, Empress. Will to power, hostility, jealousy, stubbornness, aggression, fear, competitiveness, and controversy. And I'm feeling this energy big time. Like, I feel like right now, the time frame that we're in is, as a collective, is like this huge energy of, hi, lovely Kay. Welcome back to the channel, love. It's like this huge energy. I don't know if y'all are feeling this energy, but with everything that's going on, let me just state this. I am not here to push anyone in either direction. What you choose to do with your body is your business. But here's what I am going to say. All these mandates and coercions and all this stuff by the federal government is just like, whoa. whoa, it's a bit much. And a lot of places throughout the United States are in a state of civil unrest because of all these forced vaccinations, because of having to prove this and prove that, restaurants and bars and stuff not allowing people in who haven't been vaccinated. It's their body, it's their choice. It's up to them what they want to do. People have rights, and those rights should be respected. If I have the right to decide whether or not I want to take birth control or I want to take any other thing, I should have the right to decide whether or not I want to have a vaccine or whether or not I want to do this or that. To put something in my body. I listen. It's getting out of control. California, New York, major cities. Like, at what point do people say, you know what? Enough is enough. Enough is enough. It's almost like our country is being turned into a communist country, the way things are running, and it's quite ridiculous. So there's definitely conflict. There's conflict in the air. It's conflict in the air. It's causing division. It's causing conflict within workplace. It's causing conflict in families. Like, there's a lot of hostility going on. We have modesty. We have modesty. Moderation, humility, keep it simple, self-respect, respectability, sincerity, and lack of pretension. Which, this is amazing to me. So it's like Spirit's telling us what the problem is, and here's the solution. Modesty, humility, admitting, and humility is not just giving into something, but humility is more than that. Humility is like acknowledging that you're wrong. And sometimes even the government has to acknowledge when they're wrong. Sometimes people in authority have to acknowledge when they are wrong and say, you know what? This needs to be changed. This needs to be needs to be an option, not a forced situation here. Keep it simple. Keep things simple. Having all these different things going on and all these different rules and regulations, it needs to just be a simple thing. Either you do this or you do that. It's up to you. Self-respect. Another thing is self-respect. Know your rights. Know what you have the right to do and what you don't have the right to do. Be sincere about it and don't allow fear to take place. Don't allow fear to take precedent, because that's the energy that I've been picking up heavily. Is like a lot of people are in a state of fear because of everything that's going on, and a lot of people are afraid to stand up for themselves. They're afraid to stand up for themselves and for their rights, and you should never be afraid to do that. Never ever. Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective? Excess stress. Yeah, because it's too much. Excess stress. Overload, exhaustion, obsessiveness, gluttony, burdens, worries. The breaking point. Spirit says do all things in moderation, which is why modesty is here. Right? Too much of a good thing can be bad. So for those of you guys who struggle with addictions, and when I say addictions, I'm not talking, whatever that addiction may be, whatever that is, but too much of anything can be bad. Also, addictions lower your vibration. So if you're trying to raise your vibration to be able to connect on a more spiritual level, you have to learn how to control addictive behaviors. Some of us have more addictive personality, so we have to work a little bit harder than the average person. Right? But if you have an addiction to something, it's something that it's like a craving. You have to have it. So you have to learn how to train your body and train your mind to say it's okay for me to do without this particular thing. I'm going to be fine with or without it, So you're not codependent on something external to self to sustain you. Excess. Some of you guys are tired out. You may be feeling tired out or drained from the everyday, from the day-to-day grind, just constantly get up, go, get up, go, get up, go. And this is why it's important to have a self-care routine, making sure that you take care of your mental health, which I totally applaud and commend Simone Biles for her decision to withdraw from the Olympics, because she actually put her mental health first. She put herself first. And she's going to be the one to benefit from it. And I feel like everybody else will too, because you can't serve other people. You can't do something for someone else if you yourself are not well, Hey, the high priestess, welcome back, love. Absolutely you can. Absolutely you can. Yeah, mental health is definitely important. Physical health is also important. Sometimes people really push themselves, like even when they're not physically well, to keep going and going, and your body will shut down. If you don't take care of your body, it won't take care of you. So that's very important. That's a message that your spirit guides and ancestors want you to know. Utilize what's given to you. Again, I'm not here to impose anything on anyone, but I know for me personally, I like to use things that are natural to help take care of my body, to help build up my body's natural immunity to things, because it's worked. It's worked my entire life. So for me, taking small things like honey, garlic, things like that, like things that are natural, vitamin C, who would have guessed? Helps keep you from being sick. I'm 34 years old. I've probably been really, really bad sick maybe twice my entire life. Once or twice my entire life. Just saying. And that's not even recent. That's like maybe 5 or 6 years ago. So there's that. Hey, Valerie Love. Hey. I'm just doing some spirit messages for the collective at the moment. But modesty, spirit says self-respect. Respect yourself enough to just stay. Sometimes you just have to stay to yourself, stay in your own little circle, stay in your own little bubble, not be around too many people, because the more people you involve in things, the messier things tend to get. You say something, someone runs off with it, takes it the wrong way, they spread it to other people. Now everybody in the room's upset, everybody's got feeling some type of way, this type of thing. Sometimes just, you know what, you guys? I hope y'all have a good time. I'll see y'all later. I'm not going. I'll see y'all later. Because if you already know how people are, trust me, people will show you how they are. If you already know certain things about certain people, it's better to avoid that conflict than to put yourself in a situation where you're going to have to defend yourself now, right? Just keep things simple. Just keep it short and simple. Even sometimes, like when I'm on the phone with people and I have to ask certain questions, I try to keep it straight to the point. People will veer off. People will get sidetracked. People will start talking about this, that, and the third. It's like, sir, this is an interview. This is an interview. This is you're not here for all this extra stuff. So just keep it simple. Whatever you got going on, keep it simple. Spirit says some of you guys may feel like you have reached your breaking point, like you are tired of the mess. And in that instance, withdraw your energy, pull back. It says self-respect. Love yourself and respect yourself enough to pull back when you feel like, listen, I cannot. Look at this man in this picture. Look at how much stuff he's carrying on his back. Reaching your breaking point. When you feel like you're reaching your breaking point, that's when you need to withdraw. That's when you need to start blocking people's phone numbers. If every time you see someone's phone number and every time you see this person's name, you get triggered, it's time to do some blocking and deleting. If every time you interact with someone, it's constant, it's a bunch of rah-rah back and forth, it's time for you to do some adjusting. Or every time you get involved with a particular group of people, things get messy, then you need to evaluate why you're still dealing with those group of people. Why are you still entertaining those people? It's not beneficial to you, right? Spirit says to do all things in moderation. It's all about balance all the way across the board. All the way across the board. Because imbalance creates disruption. It creates chaos when things are out of whack, out of sync. All right, Spirit, what's the current situation for the collective? The High Priestess, were you still donating love for messages, or what's your plan? I have on the horizon. And hang on, I'm pulling the deck out. Okay, can y'all see me? Because I can't see the messages. If y'all are typing messages, I can't see them for some weird reason. I can't see them. Hang on now. So I want to make sure I can see everybody. Okay, let me pull this other deck. I'll be right back. Okay, y'all. Okay, great. Great. I'm glad you can see me, Valerie, because, girl, I'm like, I don't think they can see me. Okay, love. Thank you, the High Priestess. All right. Okay, y'all. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna grab my lighter. I'm gonna get my life together in just a second. So I need to light the incense. Hey, Ricky Poo. Ricky Poo. Hey, big mans. Come on. Come on. You come out. Come on. Hi, sweetness. Ah. Oh boy, here he goes. Here he goes. Hey, Ricky Poo. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I had to grab my new lighter. Rico, if you don't move yourself, sir, I know some things. I do know some things. Nothing but trouble. Okay. Here. Here. Where you at? Rico. Hey, big man. Alright, let's see if this works, because this is not my normal lighter. So. Ooh, it works. Yes. Yes, you sure can, the High Priestess. That's what I went to go get just a second ago. I went to go grab those decks, because I have so many decks. So some of them are still stored in that thing that I used to have over here, but I rearranged the room around, so I had to go grab them. Girl. Sometimes I forget where I put decks. I have a lot of decks, so sometimes I forget where I put them. So trust me. It's a work. I'm a work in progress, okay? I'm a work in progress. You are not alone, sis. Okay. Oops. Alright, so what am I... Which deck was I going? Oh, up here. Up here. We got it. We got it. I was like, which deck was I using? Because I do use different decks for different things. If you read tarot or oracle, Let me know if y'all have to go through this, because I use different decks for different purposes. I feel like every deck has a purpose, and no two decks are alike. So every deck for me as a reader serves a different purpose in my life. Rico, I hope that you figure it all out soon, sir. That's my prayer. Okay. I hope you figure it out very soon, sir. Mm-hmm. All right, what we got going on? Yes, that is true. Some decks give a more clear-cut meaning to something. Other decks, like oracle decks for me, because they contain messages and images more, they based off of the words there, I can pick up the energy. But like the Rider Waite, I'm looking at the images, I'm looking at the colors, I'm looking at movement, I'm looking at so many things to tap into my intuition there. All right, Spirit, how is Noelle feeling now? I'm gonna pull. Were you talking about this one, the High Priestess, this black and white one, or were you talking about this one, this purple and black one? The Psychic Oracle. I have to look that up because I don't think I have that. I don't think I have that one. A white one? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. You let me know if the messages resonate. If not, then I'll switch to the other deck because, like I said, some decks are more clear than others. Oh, you know what? It might be this one. Whoops. This one, thoughts. Thoughts from the Divine Masculine. This one, there are white cards in here. There are white cards in here, but they're blank. They're blank. Is this the one you're talking about? What is Noelle thinking towards the High Priestess after her message today? I'm trying to protect you. See, there's a white blank card. I'm trying to protect you. That's what's in his headspace right now. Now, he may have he may be distant. He may be distant. Okay. Yeah, he may be distant from you. Or he may not be manning up to whatever, taking accountability for his actions, because he feels like he doesn't want you to get too attached. I'm learning my lessons. This is in his headspace. This is what he's thinking. He's learning his lessons. He may be realizing that he could lose a good woman. He may be coming to that realization and understanding in his headspace. He may not be verbalizing it, but this is what he may be thinking. I'm trying to protect you by pretty much staying away and not really saying much. Ooh, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. So he may not be done. He may not be done with this connection. He may attempt to reach out to you. Just so you know. Oops. There's no one else. You're the only one for me. So he does have a connection. Even though he might act like a hard ass sometimes, he does have a connection with you. So what other messages do you have? What is in his headspace? Ooh, what is it? Am I good enough for you? Okay. Am I good enough for you? He has some insecurities that he needs to work on, and that's one of the reasons why he cannot offer what you need him to offer. He has his own insecurities and his own issues that he needs to work out. A lot of times we hope for the best in a situation and we have certain expectations and we get disappointed because the person doesn't really have what we're asking them to give. They don't have it. If somebody, for example, let me give you an example, right? If I was raised in an environment where there was no affection, there were no hugs, there were no kisses, there were no one-on-one time. If I grew up in that type of environment, as I get older and I become an adult, when I get into a relationship, I'm not going to really know how to be affectionate. I'm not going to really know how to display affection because it wasn't displayed to me as a child. You coming into that connection with me will be like, well, damn, she act like she don't care, but I really care a whole lot. I just don't know how to show it because, Oh, I'm sorry, Em. I've been back maybe a good 15 minutes now. Maybe like a good 10, 15 minutes. It hasn't been that long. But you see what I'm saying, the high priestess? Like, sometimes we expect something from somebody that they can't give. I keep comparing others to you. You see it? I keep comparing others to you. I feel like he's trying, even though he may be trying to move on without you, the high priestess, he may be trying to move on. He may be seeing other people. He's never going to find you in anybody else. Yeah. I still remember the good times we shared. So he does still think about the good times y'all had together, even though you're not together. I'm still haunted by my actions. So it's like he recognizes that he was wrong in certain ways, but I don't think he's actually going to admit it. I feel too much pressure right now. Yeah, I feel too much pressure right now. And even though I don't show it, what did I tell you? Even though I don't show it, I am sorry for how things went between us. You've affected my life significantly. I thought about reaching out to you, but then I stopped myself. And I feel like he stopped himself because he doesn't really know what to say outside of I'm sorry. But see, the thing is, with I'm sorry, if it's not genuine, then there's no point in saying it in the first place if you don't really mean it. If you have no intent on changing your behavior, then what's the point of apologizing, right? That's the thing. That is the thing. So that's what he's thinking and feeling right now. Hey, Toria. You're the only person who truly gets me. Welcome back, love. Good to see you here. Yeah. I feel like y'all were vibing. I feel like y'all had a good vibe, when you were together. But look, he's saying, I just got caught up in the moment. I think he just got caught up in whatever y'all had going on. So he didn't really take it that seriously. And like you said, you caught feelings, but men are different. They're different. Women tend to catch feelings whenever there's sex involved. I'm just being blunt honest. Men can turn those off. Men have the ability to shut them off. Now, you do have those few exceptions where there's extremely emotionally sensitive men, but they are far few in between. Most men, I would like to say about 90% of them, can have sex with as many women as they want to, and they catch no feelings at all. They're okay. They're good. They get up, they go, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. They're okay. That's why, going forward in the future, I would let whatever it is my expectations are be known. Like, this is what I'm expecting from this relationship. This is what I'm looking for, right? If you're just looking for a little, then that's fine. Let it be known. But if you want something serious, let that be known too. Thank you, Valerie, love. Because men don't catch on. Men are not the type of beings that you could just throw hints at them and they be like, you're thinking, oh, well, surely he understands that, I want something serious now. I'm hanging around more. I'm calling him more. I'm texting him more. Surely he's understanding that I want something a little bit more than what we're doing here, than what we got going on right here. But he's like, nah. He's like, no, I'm not trying to get that serious with you. I don't even know if I really like you that much. Like, men are different. Like, you have to spell it out for them. I honestly think he may have had a little bit, you know, a little something in there. Guys be playing so hard, but girl, let me tell you, let him see you with somebody else. All the feelings that he didn't show will come out. As soon as he sees you happy and living your best life with somebody else, you be like, well, I thought, what is your problem? When we were together, you act like it wasn't no thing but a chicken wing when we was together. But now all of a sudden, now I'm hot. You all on me. Back then you didn't want me. Like, what? So all of a sudden you start seeing the display of the jealousy and the rage and the, you know, I was so in love with you and I wanted you to be okay, but you should have shown me that when we were together, sir. You had the opportunity. You had the chance. You messed that up. You missed that. You missed out. Sorry, not sorry. I think he had some feelings. I feel like he did have some feelings. Just even with this statement here, you're the only person that gets me. I feel like you understood him more, like his mannerisms while you two were together, when you were a thing. It's like you understood him, because I feel like he's kind of weird. I feel like he's a little bit weird. So, you know, that's why it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to read men, because some men put on a very good stoic face expression. Their personality is just very rigid. So it's kind of hard to read them. But yeah, I feel like he had feelings for you. Just by what I'm picking up here, I feel like he had some feelings for you. I can almost guarantee you he's going to compare himself. Exactly, Em. He's going to compare himself to someone else if he sees you doing better. If he sees you, like, happy and in something serious, and he sees it going on, he's going to be like, damn, she doesn't really miss me. He's going to start being in his feelings. She doesn't really miss me. She never really needed me all along. His emotions can go both ways. It can go either way. It can be either like, well, I'm glad she's happy and I'm glad she's finally got what she wants. I'm good. Or it can be like, well, she probably was seeing this guy before we ever ended and blah, blah, blah. Like, sometimes people go south. The brain goes south. But either way, I feel like he had some type of feelings with you, because he had to have had, especially him being a Virgo, there was something about you that I think it's the mysteriousness, because you're a Scorpio. There was something about you that attracted him to you. So he had to have a certain amount of feeling for you, whether that was a sexual feeling, chemistry. He had some type of feeling for you. Don't let him fool you, because Virgos are extremely emotional under that exterior. Very, very much indeed. Especially Virgo men. Let's see. What other messages do you got, Spirit? What does he want her to know right now? Thank you, M Love. What does he want her to know right now? What is Noel? What high priestess Noel? Ooh, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Here goes his energy. Here we go. Addiction. You're most welcome. He has some codependency issues too. And addiction and codependencies can come in the form, and we were talking about this. Be aware, I'm going to say this as a collective message though. Be aware of dealing with people who have addictions. And when I say addictions can be food, it could be smoking, it could be drinking, it could be sex, it could be any type of codependency. You know, nymphomaniacs, they're out there. He had some codependency issues, whatever that was. I am coming to you soon. I don't feel like he's done. I don't feel like he's done with you. I feel like you may get a response from him. Why is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here? Communication, possibly? I feel like he may want to communicate with you. We have deception, wearing a false mask. Yeah, he put on a front. He put on a front in this connection with you. Yeah, he wants you to know that. He put on a front. Soulmates. Okay, thank you, Spirit. This confirms that he did have a connection with you. Even though he may have put on the best poker face in town, he still had some type of deep connection and bond with you. I know I've hurt you and I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Now this is in his headspace. Even though he's not verbalizing it, he does feel guilty about how he's treated you. He feels guilty about it, as he should. Yeah, karmic stress. Karmic stress. Hi, Josie. Welcome to the channel. We're so glad to have you here. All right. If I have time after this other reading that I do, Josie, then I will get you, okay? Welcome to the channel. Please don't forget to hit the notification bell. You're welcome. Okay, Valerie Love, you can go ahead and drop your question. Spirit, do you have advice for the High Priestess? Great. Okay, awesome. Awesome. Ooh. Let's find out. Let me just pull advice for the High Priestess. Oh, okay. The High Priestess, if you haven't heard from the Virgo, thank you, Josie. It's because he's playing the crybaby. We have hopeful. Spirit says stay hopeful that things can improve between you two. So there's always that possibility of reconciliation. Like it says spiritual healing and rekindling of love. There's always a possibility of reconciliation, but we have wounded, defeated, breaking down. Yeah, he has his own issues to work out. And I feel like they're commitment issues. Even though there's a lot of passion and desires here. Yeah. He's been through some things, and I think that's why he doesn't really want to commit. Yeah. We have militant. Power, pride, and ego. Big ego. Spirit wants you to be aware of that. That's what you're dealing with him. And alignment. It's all about balance. If it's not in alignment with what you're seeking in a connection, Spirit says free yourself. We got freedom here. Release it. Release from burdens and stress. Love to see it. Love to see it. Okay. All right, Valerie loves. Let's see if Mike is still coming to see you and see if he is involved with anyone else. Spirit, please show me the messages. Please and thank you. All right, here we go. Spirit Universe, what messages do you have for Valerie in regards to her connection with Mike? Is Mike still coming to see Valerie? Okay. Y'all want to give me all the cards. All of the cards, Spirit. I'm going to reshuffle because I don't appreciate how those fell out. I don't like it. I don't like it. All right. Is Mike still coming to see Valerie? Let's see. Ooh, the Ace of Cups. The Star. Okay. Ooh, the Hangman. Okay. I gotta know, but I don't feel like that's the answer. I don't. I got, it's like a maybe because I have 1, 2, 3 yeses and I have 1, 2, 3 no. So it's more like a, but the moon is usually a definite no when I do yes or no's. I still feel like he's coming. This is why, I hate asking yes or no questions because it's always like that. They are. Spirit said no, he's not coming. But why? Why no? Why no? Can you tell me more, Spirit? Justice. Something is imbalanced. Could be a lack of finances with justice here. Could be a lack of finances to do so. Not having the time or not being able to take the time off. The Hierophant. He may have a prior engagement or commitment to something. I can't speak today. Why is the Three of Pentacles in reverse? It's funny you asked about being involved with someone else. It could have something to do with someone else, but I feel like it's not with someone else, something else, I should say. I feel like it could possibly be work related. Like something being left undone at work and he may have to fill in or work over or something like that with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. He has like a prior engagement. So here's the possibility. Here's what I'm going to say, Valerie. There's a possibility that he may not come even though he's made plans to. And 9 times out of 10, I need you to give me feedback on this and let me know if this is accurate. 9 times out of 10, if he does not come, it's because he had a prior engagement, something that has to be done. You know what I mean? Like staying over for work because they're shorthanded or something like that, like a prior engagement, a prior commitment. Or something to do with family where somebody else couldn't make it, so he has to step in to fill in. But I feel like he will be there. That's what I'm feeling. Even though I'm getting a no, I feel like he will still make it. Is he dealing with someone else? Good question. I feel like you have feelings for him, Valerie. Is this true? I feel like you're starting to have romantic feelings for Mike. Even though I know y'all are just friends or what have you. But I feel like you're starting to have got a little thing for Mike. Let's see. The Wheel of Fortune. The Knight of Wands. Okay, we got please leave me alone. No, okay. Spirit said no. He's not with anyone else. Okay, that's good. So if there's an interruption, if there's an interference in him coming to meet with you, it's more than likely got something to do with work or family ties, just so you know. But I feel like he's still coming. That's what I feel intuitively. Let's ask it. Girl, let's ask it. Let's see if he got feelings, because I feel like he does. I feel like he does have feelings. Spirit, I'm gonna ask how he feels, to be more specific. Spirit, how does Mike feel towards Valerie? What are his feelings? The High Priestess. So he tries to act shy. He tries to play it cool. He tries to play it safe. What are Mike's feelings towards Valerie, Spirit? Ooh, the Four of Swords. Taking it easy. Yeah, he tries to play it cool. Okay. Okay. All right, Mike. We see you. The Hangman. It's like his feelings towards you is just kind of like he could see you from a different angle. Like he sees you. He could see you as a potential partner, but at the same time, he tries to play it cool. I feel like he tries to keep his distance with the Four of Swords because he doesn't want to get in his feelings about you. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what. Oh, yeah. Yeah. The Empress, when the Empress comes up in a reading like this where there's emotions involved, he feels like you could definitely be like girlfriend material, wife material, like definitely divine counterpart material, somebody that he wants things to grow with. Yeah. How is he feeling towards you? How is he feeling towards Valerie Spirit? Nine of Swords. He gets nervous around you. Bless his heart. Bless his little heart. He gets nervous around you. But he tries to play it cool. Yeah. The Moon. Yeah, he hides. Exactly. He hides how he feels with the Moon. Let's see. The Three of Swords. Has he gone through a really bad breakup before? Because I feel like that could be why he just really tries to keep his emotions in check and pulled together. King of Swords. Yeah, so he feels like his emotions towards you. He tries to be very straightforward and direct with you. But look at this. Check this out. Nine of Cups is here on the bottom of the deck. So this tells me that he's very comfortable with you. He feels comfortable with you. He feels comfortable talking to you about anything. He feels like you're that type of person that he could just talk to about anything. Yeah, I can see it here. Three of Swords. And this is why he kind of hides his emotions, because he doesn't want to put himself in that vulnerable position. But look, he sees you as his Nine of Cups, which is one less than 10. So girl, he got all the feelings. He's got all the cups. Don't let him fool you. Don't even let him fool you. Mr. Mike. Mr. Mike. We see you. Spirit sees you. Yeah, Mike's got some feelings, honey. He got some feelings. Yes, I do. I feel like he will come see you, but if he doesn't, in the event that he doesn't, it's not because there's somebody else. It's simply because there's another obligation, work or family related. That's what I'm picking up. So, let's hope for the best, right? I cannot think of the person. Y'all, I'm terrible with names. Oh, yes. I was just about to say Josie, and then I was like, wait a minute, is that her name? Like to know when. Okay, so your ex. Let me ask this question. First, how long were you? You're most welcome, Valerie Love. I really hope you and Mike get together, because I just think that'll be great. But anywho, how long have you and the ex been apart, Josie? How long have y'all been apart? Because this kind of helps to determine, like if there is a big possibility of him even reaching out. Because after a certain amount of time of being separated for someone, you're pretty much forgotten. And I hate to say that, but it's a pretty much forgotten thing. They've moved on with their lives. Yeah. I can feel it. Uh-huh. Oh, wow. You were together 3.5 years. Almost 4 years. Oh, on and off. So it was on and off. I feel like this relationship is very karmic between you and whoever the ex is, Josie. I feel like it's a very karmic relationship. Spirit, give me the energy, please. Between Josie and her ex. What's the story? What's the tea? What's the tea? between Josie and her ex. What's the tea? This is so funny because I literally just did a reading on karmic relationships, and I feel like that's exactly what this is. Eight of Wands. We have communication. Was communication the issue here? Is that like someone not properly communicating what their needs were, expectations in the connection, or communicating what they wanted from this relationship? Was that the main issue here? We have action. I feel like somebody's okay. Yeah, somebody. We got the Three of Wands. Now, for the why do I feel like okay? Yeah, and not action. Somebody not taking action. So I feel like yeah, this could be on his end, obviously. Three of Wands. So it wasn't able to grow because there was no action. But also with the Three of Wands, in this particular Three of Wands, because of the way that it looks, I feel like there were other females, or possibly, did you suspect other females being involved? I don't see this very often, but I see it today. 1, 2, 3. I feel like there may have been. Yeah. Yeah, communication was a big issue. That was a major issue. Yeah, Queen of Swords. You were very direct with him about what it was that you wanted or what you expected from him. But again, here's the thing. Like you said, him disconnecting. Sometimes somebody has tapped out mentally long before they leave physically, before they leave a relationship physically. And this is why it's great to check in regularly with your person. How are you? You know, how do you feel about us being together? Gotcha. Yeah, I feel like you said some very strong words for him, some very choice words, because of that. The Lovers here, but I feel like it was coming from a loving place. Because you really love this man, whoever he is. You really love this man, and you really had your heart tied into it because you felt a deep, deep connection with him with the Lovers card here. But it was like 1 minute things could be great, and the next minute they could be bad. Between the two of you, very much karmic energy. Very much karmic energy here. Page of Wands. Yeah, he wasn't giving what he was supposed to give to the relationship, and I think that's why things ended the way they did. Page of Wands. So you had to move on solo and do your thing. Let's see. Spirit, what is his overall energy? What is his overall energy towards the connection between him and Josie? What is the ex's overall energy between him and Josie? Queen of Wands. Another female. Another female. The Queen of Wands, he could be seeing this female because he thinks that she has something that he wants from her. He could be talking to this woman. How does he feel towards Josie? Seven of Cups. He feels like you have other options as well. He's moved on, and he feels like you have other options as well. Yeah, Knight of Cups. There is still love there. There are still and I feel like he's also exploring his options. It's not you, it's him, honey. It's not you, it's him, really. He made choices. Like now, he's making choices to do his own thing. Knight of Cups. He's expressing his cup of love elsewhere. He's taking it elsewhere. Ace of Pentacles. He's starting over with someone else. But look, Knight of Wands. More than likely, he's just doing whatever he feels free to do in the moment. Because the Knight of Wands carries a player-like energy. And that's where we have to be careful when dating. Because sometimes people put on a good front. So that way they can get you in. They can get you hooked in. Hook, line, and sinker. And then once you're in too deep, it's hard for you to get out because you've gotten so accustomed to this person loving you or treating you a certain way, and then when they switch up, then it's like, whoa, what happened here? Okay, that's who they were all along. They just didn't show it immediately because they did well to pretend. Rico, please stop it. Please stop it. So, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, it wasn't you. I don't feel like he's going to. I don't feel it. Let me see what's in his headspace. Spirit, what is in Josie's ex's headspace? What's in his headspace? I don't feel like he is because I feel like he's moved on. I feel like he's definitely moved on at this point. What's in his headspace? I can't give up on my responsibilities right now. So right now he's focused on himself. He's focused on his responsibilities, probably his money. I'm trying to do the honorable thing. He's trying to get, also he could be trying to figure out what it is that he really wants. You know, sometimes we know what we want, but somebody else may not. And that's okay because we're all at different phases in our lives. So he may not really know if he's ready to be in a serious relationship right now. I feel a special bond with you that I've never felt before. So he does still feel connected to you. Just know that he thinks about you. I don't think I can take your reaction right now. So he's thought about even reaching out to you, but what stopped him is the fact that it's been so long, so much time has passed. 5 months is almost damn near half a year. So he's like, you know what? She's probably moved on. Like I told you earlier, he feels like you probably have other options. Look, and he says, I don't know if I'm cut out for this. I don't think he was really ready. And here's a problem, and I'm going to say this because it needs to be said. You can't force a man to want a commitment. You cannot. You cannot force him to want to marry you. Because if he doesn't want to and he's not ready, he's not going to. Your job is to take care of you. To make sure that you're mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically well. A man or a woman, whoever the other party is for you, is an addition to self. They are external. They're external, your personal well-being. So if a man comes into your space, allow that man to make the choice whether or not he wants to be involved with you on a serious level. You can't keep pressuring him and keep talking about it and keep... In a man's world, they call it nagging, constantly trying to pressure them. So they pull back because you're communicating, but you're communicating what you want. It's how you feel. It's where your goals are. When you come into relationships with other people, you have to be in alignment in order for that connection to move forward. It's like being on the same football team, dance team, ballerina team. The team works together collectively to achieve a certain goal. If one of the team members decides, I'm out of here, this ain't for me, I'm not finna play football. Listen, you know what? I think I want to try basketball this year. Okay, so they made the choice to go ahead and sign off the team. What happens with a lot of women, a lot of us, and I've been there, is that you get emotionally tied to someone and you automatically feel like, you automatically feel like they should want what you want, but they don't. And they don't have to, and that's okay. Allow that other person to make his or her decision. Just like you make your decision, you don't have to be with that person. Just because you're with that person doesn't mean that that person is the right person for you. Everybody is not going to be that person. Everybody doesn't want marriage. Everybody doesn't want to be in a commitment. Everybody doesn't want a girlfriend or a boyfriend. But if that's what you want, then make sure the person that comes into your space is in alignment, in agreement with that. And they're ready to work with that. Make sure they agree to your agreement, basically. Because then you sell yourself short because you're trying to force someone. You're trying to force a square into a circle. It won't work. Unless this person is in alignment with you, in alignment with your goals, it will not work. So I hope you take that away from this reading tonight. Going forward, focus on you, the things that you can control. Hold yourself accountable, because you get to see someone's true colors. They kind of usually start coming out after about the first 5 or 6 months of being in a relationship. Here's another problem. Again, it's about what you want. So when you are in your own little world, you're already romanticizing this person within the first few months of dating him, and you already have this plan in your mind. Oh, he would be such a good dad. He would be such a good husband. He would be such a good boyfriend. Oh, we should move in together. Like, you start thinking all this stuff before you even know that that's where he's at. Actions have to match words, you know? Yeah. See, and so he's probably thinking, because so much time has passed, that, you know, you've probably moved on. Now, here's the thing, this is what I love about being human being. We have free will. So here's the thing, you both went separate ways, right? So if you want to rekindle that connection, with him, there's still a possibility. Right. And see, that's the thing, Josie, and that's what I'm really wanting to get through to you tonight is, what is it that you really want? What is it that you really want? You think that you want to be with this person, but this person may not be on the same page as you. Do you want kids? That's a very valid question to ask in a relationship with someone. Do you want kids? What do you value? When you figure out what it is that you value, then you can move forward. You know how to proceed, right? Either this is for me or it's not. Either he's for me or he's not, right? Like I said, you can't force it. So if that's something that you want, then that's something that needs to be discussed in that relationship. There you go. So for you right now, the phase of life that you're in, I talked about this in my other reading. So if you haven't looked at my other reading, please do and go back and look at it when I said divine timing. Because sometimes you meet the right person at the wrong time in your life. Right. It's important to be stable. You're exactly right, Josie. I fully agree with you. But I agree with you. I'm pretty sure everybody in this live stream agrees with you in this live chat. But he may not see it that way. So if he's not on the same page, then what's the point in pursuing a relationship with someone who's not stable, but they're wanting to have kids? That's an irresponsible decision. It's senseless to have kids before you're financially stable. It doesn't make sense, right? So that's why I say think about it, because you think, oh, I want to be with this person. But if you were to get right back with this man, he would still have his same way of thinking unless he's done some changing. He would still think, oh, you're saying have kids. But for a lot of men, it's sex. I'm going to be honest with you. It's sex is what he wants. He wants the sex. He wants the comfort of being around you and having access to your body. But he doesn't want the responsibility that comes with being a father or being a committed boyfriend or a husband. He doesn't want that right now because he wants to enjoy life. So reality check. It takes money to raise children. It takes money to pay bills. You're already thinking in the right direction, Josie. Don't go back to it. You told him to leave you alone for good reason. Those were your guides telling you this is not going to work out. He obviously is on his own path. He's on his own journey. Let him live it. You focus on building yourself up so that way when the right person comes along that wants to build with you and they want that stability, you can actually have a family in a smooth setting. There's going to be challenges, but it's going to be a lot easier because you've already established yourself and the next person coming in has already established himself. So you both have things to bring to the table so that you can have a good start. You can have a good start. But this ex, he wasn't on that level. So everybody is not going to come along with you on your journey and you can't drag them. They can drag their ass and you can leave them right back, all the way back there, because that's where they choose to be. But you keep focusing on moving forward if that's what you want to do. Yeah. Glad you got it. Great. I'm so glad that makes sense. Yes, you can love someone. And this is, if I don't stress this message enough, you can love someone with all your being. But if that person is not in alignment with where you're going, you're going to have to leave them there. It's like the train is coming at midnight. We are leaving at midnight. Sir, if you do not have your bags packed, the train is leaving. The train is leaving regardless, right? Of course you can, M. The train is leaving with or without you. Either you have your bags packed and you're ready to go, or the train is taking off at midnight without you. You see what I'm saying? You got a flight to catch. If he's not ready to board the plane, then he's going to get left right where he's at. That's pretty much how it is. We're going on this journey together. If you're not a part of it, then stay where you are. Stay where you are. Keep doing your thing. Do you. But I'm not going to force you to get on this plane. Yeah. The pilot's not going to be like, we got a straggler. We were supposed to take off at 12, but we're going to give him about 15 minutes to get on the plane. No, sir. We've got a deadline. We got to get out of here. Hey, Fiore. Welcome back to the channel. Good to see you here. You can love. You'll be my last reading of the night. Let's take a look in. Let's see what he's feeling. I'm gonna use a different deck. You're most welcome, Josie. I mean, you made the right choice. I know you're double questioning it because you invested so much time. But this is Spirit's lesson to you, and I want you to know this very strongly. Spirit says, don't allow your emotions to rule your decisions. Because you have to see things from a real perspective. This person doesn't want what I want. So do I want to stay with this person? How is this going to be 10 years from now if I stay with this person? If we're not on the same page, you're going to be miserable because this person is not stable. He doesn't see the value in stability. He, like you said, you guys are going to struggle because he's not financially well and you're going to be carrying the burden by yourself. I want you all divine feminines to think about choices here. If I make this choice to be with this man, how is that going to work out for me 5 years from now? What is that going to look like? Paint that picture to yourself. Write it out if you have to, so that you can get a visual of what it's going to look like. Oh, well, if I move in with him, then he's going to require this, this, and this. Or if we move in together, this is what's going to happen. I may have to leave my family. I may have to relocate. He may not want this and I may not want that. So think about it. Think about it. Real long and hard. This is why I say take your time. Oh, that was advice, M. Right, Josie. Right. Think about, if you choose this, what could this look like 5 years from now? Right? All right. I'm about to start your reading in. Spirit, how is M's person feeling towards her right now? What is his overall energy towards the connection? Oh, 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups. Still very much connected to this union. So there's a lot of love there. 2 of Cups. There's still a lot of love there. You're most welcome, love. 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords is like he feels stuck right now. He feels stuck. Excuse me. My nose is itching. He feels stuck right now, and that's because of his situation. Great. So there's very little communication. Right. Great. So there's been very little contact, but there's still love there. So that's a good sign. Let's see. Right. Right. Two of Pentacles. He's feeling like he's juggling right now. He's juggling because he's having to make some choices. He's being faced with decisions. Temperance. Oh, wow. You're doing great, Em. I'm so proud of you. What is this? Wednesday? Going on Thursday. Tomorrow will be Thursday. Temperance. Yeah, he's trying to get himself in a state of balance. Yeah, but the Lovers, there's still a lot of love here, though. He's trying to get himself in balance with this connection. He's trying to work it out. He still feels a lot of love for you. How is he feeling? He doesn't feel successful right now, so that's why you're not hearing from him. Oh, yeah. It's like he's got his ego bruised a little bit. I feel that with that Six of Wands in reverse. His ego is a little bit bruised. Yep, you're absolutely right. Five of Pentacles, he's feeling, he is feeling like you feel kind of left out in the cold and you would like to reconcile things to be at a more stable, to be in a more stable energy. Four of Wands is what he's feeling. Because we have the Six of Cups next to the Five of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles is that, you know, being left out in the cold energy. Yeah. Yeah, he does want an opportunity for a stable foundation. Hey, Issa. Yep, you'll be my last person. I mean that. I mean that. So Issa will be my last person. Yeah, Page of Swords. He is thinking a lot about you. He feels like you're thinking a lot about him, but you're not saying anything. He feels like you're thinking about him, but not saying anything. So, yeah. That's how he's feeling. I try to be in. Usually I'm being told I'm a meanie, so that's a good thing. You're most welcome, love. What's the possible outcome? And now I'm just being a little bit nosy. What's the possible outcome for Jay, Spirit? What's the possible outcome? Give me one card. Whoa, Temperance. Yay. Okay. This is great. Great news. He's going to finally get it together. He's going to get it together. That's great. Yeah. Yeah. After feeling like he just doesn't want to do it anymore, the Five of Swords, like, I can't do this. Feeling mentally defeated. He's going to get it together. Spirit's like, he's going to get it together. Page of Swords. Yeah. He's also going to reach out, too. He's going to reach out. Yes. And you know, that's funny because the Temperance card is all about patience. It's Sagittarian energy, which is funny to me because Sagittarians are not patient. Like, they're not patient. They're fire signs. So that's just funny. Yes, love. Thank you for asking, Issa. Right, Sagittarians. Sagittarians, keep your hands to yourself. Oh. You know what's funny? I don't know if Sagittarius women are like that, but Sagittarius men are just very like, they're extremely flirtatious and social. Like, I'm just like, really? Sir, sit down. Oh. Okay, y'all, who did I miss? Who did I miss earlier? Fiore, are you still here, love? If you're still here, let me know. Write in, like, move. But my person is a Sagittarius, so I know that he's like that all the time. He's extremely affectionate, extremely affectionate. Okay. All right, love. We got you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you to everybody who came in tonight and everybody who donated and everybody who supports the channel, who like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much. Spirit, what are Woo's feelings towards Sarah? Three of Wands, Queen of Wands. Let's see. You're most welcome, love. Excuse me. He sees you as the Queen of Wands. He sees you as the Queen of Wands. He wants to see if the connection can grow, like if it has the potential to grow into something more than what it is. Cannot think of the word. Something more than what it is. He wants to see if this connection can grow more into something than what it is, where it's at right now. But for some reason, I feel like he's in his head about it. Yes, but let me just make sure we didn't miss anybody. Fiore and Issa, are you still here? Let's see. 9 of Pentacles. It's like he honestly enjoys being single, but at the same time, he loves your confidence. He loves your energy, Sarah, and he wants to see if you guys can move forward, if it's a possibility. Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands. He could be a little bit overwhelmed. He could be a little bit overwhelmed, like with work or whatever he's got going on in his family life. So if you're not hearing a lot from him, that could be why. 9 of Wands. Yeah, he's going through it right now. It could be a tough time for him with the 9 of Wands and the 10 of Wands. Also, I'm getting that he could have possibly been through a lot in his past as well. Yeah. The High Priestess. Is he a Pisces? Is he a Pisces? Because if he is, he's not saying much. Yeah, he's not saying much. He's going through a lot right now. That's why you're not hearing from him. Queen of Pentacles. He's a Leo. Okay, that could be why I have all the fire energy here. Yeah, he's kind of withdrawn. It's like he's kind of withdrawing his energy. At the moment, I feel like he's more focused on himself right now. With this Queen of Pentacles, I feel like he's more focused on work and physical things, materialistic things. Yeah, he's kind of withdrawn. I have the King of Swords here on the bottom of the deck. Yep. So he's not, yeah, he's not saying a whole lot right now. I feel like he's focused on himself. He does see you as beautiful, intelligent, confident. Rico, please stop biting. But he's withdrawn because I think he's trying to figure out how to move forward is what I'm getting. Move, sir. Mm-hmm. Very quiet. Very quiet. Very quiet. But what concerns me, Spirit, how does he feel? He does have romantic feelings for you. Okay, so this is funny. He's not really showing them much. The Page of Cups is here on the bottom of the deck. Knight of Cups. He does have feelings for you. However, he's in his head about this connection, or he's in his head about whatever's going on in his environment currently. So that's why you're not healing from him, because the Eight of Swords is like a down, low energy. It's a like a low vibrational, either depressed or just anxiety about something. Oh, you are most welcome in love. You are most welcome. Thank you. Thank you for coming in to moderate. I appreciate you. Yeah, the sun. It's Leo energy. He's down about something. He does have feelings for you though. Weird. I feel like he's in his feelings right now about something. He feels some type of way about something, but it's external to this situation with you. It's not you. It's not you. I know I've been saying that all night, but literally that's the energy I've been getting. Like, it's not you, it's him. Like, whatever he has going on, he's dealing with it. Yeah. Whatever it is, he's trying to deal with whatever he's got going on. So I don't feel like it has anything to do with you. So don't take it personal. But if you really want to know, the best way to know how he's feeling, reach out. Does he plan to contact you soon? I honestly don't feel like it. It's a possibility. But with all the stuff he's got going on, and I feel like it's a lot that he's dealing with, I don't know. Let's see. But I feel like if you really want to know, I think you should just hit him up, Fiore, honestly. And just be like, hey. Okay, so that's part of the problem. That's part of the stress. That's part of his stress. So how are you planning on going? I'm sorry, my brain, listen, I'm usually rationalizing things. So I'm trying to figure out, like, if his phone is broke, how do you plan to see him? Like, how is he going to know when you're on your way, or if you made it safely, if there's no way to contact him? That's my concern. Spirit, does he plan on reaching out? Let's see. Does he plan on reaching out? Because, if you're traveling, you definitely want to make sure. Oh, okay. Okay, good deal. I was going to say, we want to make sure you're safe. Right. I gotta know that he doesn't plan on reaching out, but that doesn't mean he won't, because of free will. Keep in mind, free will at play. I'm getting a no that he probably won't reach out, which sucks because, I mean, if there's a relationship, you should be communicating and you should figure out how to get it done. I don't know. That's just weird to me. If you're in a relationship with someone, you try to work things out to where you guys can communicate regularly, because communication is a huge factor of a healthy connection. Sure, love. Of course you can. feel like, this is what I feel. I'm going to tell you what I feel intuitively, no cards. I feel like he wants you to come to him. Right. So if you're new, then he should definitely be making an effort to communicate. That's a red flag. He should be making an effort to communicate. Because you mean to tell me that he's going to go a whole week with no phone? I find it hard to believe that he's going to go a whole week with no phone. Hi, stinker. That's how it starts. Everything is wonderful. And then, boom. It's like that song, Wrecking Ball. Don't you ever say I just walked away. Okay, love. Yeah. Well, part of that shit going on is his phone not being on, but why is that? Especially if you have a business. You should always be reachable. Do you see where I'm going with this, Sarah? You should always be reachable, especially if you have a business. I tell you what, just today, because I just launched my cosmetic business. So I went to edit my website today. So if y'all are interested, go check it out because I sell brow products. But anywho, this ain't about me. I went to edit my footer at the bottom of my website so that people can contact me via email or phone number. They can text or call if they have any questions. Right. It's just weird to me. It's just weird. It's just weird. Okay, love. Yeah, you can go ahead and ask your other question. I appreciate you. Thank you for the donation. But yeah, I just think it's weird because if you're a business owner, then you should have a way to be reached. And the reason I did that with my own website personally was because I was aggravated because I was trying to purchase from a vendor. I was trying to purchase from a vendor that has at the bottom of her website, you can call this number. So I called the number and it says the person you're trying to reach is not available. Like, what the hell? You run a business. You run a business. How are people supposed to reach out to you? So then it says something about filling out a form or whatever, submitting an email. I send the email and this was yesterday. Today, nothing. No response. No, we received your email. Thank you for your inquiry. Nothing. And I'm like, damn. I don't want to be that person. Hey, Carmen, love. I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that person that runs a business and nobody can reach me. And I might offer really good products. What does he plan to do when you make it out to LA? Let's see. Let's find out what his intentions are for the trip. Let's see, Spirit. Harassing. No, love, I don't. Unfortunately. I'm sorry. Spirit, what are the Leo's plans? What are the Leo's plans for Sarah? My cosmetic line, Valerie, is what it is. I'll put it in the community tab for y'all as soon as I get off. He's keeping it secret, Fiore. 6 of Cups. He may be planning on taking you somewhere outdoors. He may be planning on taking you somewhere outdoors. Maybe like a botanica, like a garden or like somewhere where there's flowers outdoors. I'm getting. Yeah, he's hiding it from you. Yeah, because he doesn't want. Yeah, the moon clearly is telling me that he doesn't want you to know, but he's gonna take you to some place that's familiar to him. It might be hard for him to do though, because he's having trouble. I feel like he may be having trouble with his business. He may be having trouble getting the finances to do whatever it is that he needs to do. So he's kind of being secretive about it. The High Priestess is here. He is trying to manifest it though. He is trying to make it happen. Yeah. Where you two can actually spend one-on-one time with this Two of Cups. He wants to spend one-on-one quality time with you. Like, very intimate. You should be pissed. You should be pissed. Because if you run a business, like I said, if you run a business, you should be reachable. Messenger, Instagram, Facebook, there's Twitter. There's too many platforms. Too many platforms. And you should have insurance on your phone so that in case something happens, you can go get a replacement. Just saying. Or at least have a little, have a little cheap backup phone just in case something happens. That's just what I'm saying, okay? Listen. I ain't trying to run a man's business, but it kind of sounds like an excuse to me. It just kind of sounds like a little bit of an excuse. So I can't take it. Mm-hmm. Right. Do you know the name of the business? Because if it's a business phone, you may be able to look it up, right? If it's a registered business, you should be able to look up his business phone number, right? Of course. Now watch, as soon as you say he can kick rocks, as soon as you land in LA, he'll be reaching out to you. He'll be calling you. He'll be like, damn it. I wanted you to kick rocks. Oh, man. I don't think he does. I mean, things are new between the two of you. Things are new. So I doubt that he wants things to end. I doubt that. I'm gonna ask this question: is what does he want? Spirit, what are the Leo's intentions towards Sarah? Oh hell! I have the Seven of Swords. Sneaky shit. He wants to come towards you in all confidence. But the High Priestess is popping up. He's keeping his intentions to himself. Judgment. Why is Judgment here? He wants to reconcile with you. He does want to go out. He wants to go out and have a good time with the Three of Cups. Sorry. He wants to go out and have a good time. He may want to go out and get drinks, go out to eat, something like that. What are his intentions? Yeah, Four of Swords. He wants to make it work. Four of Swords, he wants to make it work. He wants to heal the connection between the two of y'all. Because I feel like he knows he seems shady right now. He seems shady right now. Hi, Venusian. Actually, I'm done with readings. I think Issa was the last person. The Moon, yeah. He knows he seems shady right now, but I will be live again tomorrow night. So just make sure you hit the notification bell. That way you can be notified when I go live tomorrow night. Okay? So if I miss you tonight, just hop in tomorrow night's live. You're most welcome, love. Thank you. Yeah, the wheel. He feels bad because he may be experiencing a little karma right now. sometimes karma comes at the wrong time. It's like, damn, why y'all gotta touch my money right now? Right. So he feels very bad. He may even offer you an apology. Like, he may apologize for all the inconvenience. Because I feel like he's got bad luck right now. Yeah, he wants to move forward, though. He wants to be able to overcome the obstacles. Yeah. He's focused on getting himself together right now. The Eight of Pentacles. That's what he's focused on. So that he can be prepared for when you show up. He does feel bad about it. And he knows that you're probably thinking to yourself, this is some shady shit. So I feel like he's trying to come up with a plan to make it right with you, to reconcile, offer you an apology, and try to move forward. That's what it looks like his intentions are. Yeah. We shall see. We shall see. Yeah. I hope that you enjoy your time in LA regardless of what he does. Regardless of what he does. Set your intention to enjoy yourself no matter whether he's there or not. So, wishing you all the best and safe travels. Right. We'll see what happens. Yeah. Wishing you all safe travels. Stay safe. And give us updates. Let us know how your trip went. Because, we want to know. But thanks for coming in, Sarah. We appreciate you. Thank you for the donations. And thank you for being a part of the channel. You're greatly appreciated. Thank you so much to everybody who participated in the live tonight. Tomorrow night is Girls Chat, and girl, we gonna talk. Okay? We are going to talk. If you have a suggestion for a topic for tomorrow night, let me know. You can comment on this video, any video, comment on my community tab, wherever you feel the need to comment. Follow me on IG if you are not following me on IG, #Aquarian Empress Tarot. So until tomorrow night, love you guys. Good night.